Hello. I feel like I've been gone a long time. It's only been 2 days. Uh, yeah, kind of went under. Like, I did a breathe together. I did a Soma breath session live Sunday, and it was like I had so much building up to that. It's funny because people are like, "You seem so confident. You seem so calm," or whatever. Uh, And like, yeah, it was amazing, right? And I was feeling great and channeling but yeah, like in my life, I mean, I was excited, yes, but also stressed and like paranoid even like at night, the couple nights before it, I'd be like having all these like what if thoughts, right? So like these are the wireless mics. There's two of these little squares. I don't know why they're on right now. And I'm like, what if they die? Like, so I'm like, instead of sleeping, I'm like Googling, like, how long does the charge last? It's not really clear, like the light's on, but it doesn't have like a bar showing the charge. And because I chose to take a risk and like teach another class, another Soma breath class right before the breathe together. It worked out in my favor because nerves did hit me when I was at that. It was an in-person class and then worked out and it was awesome. But it helped me to like get some of those nerves out and already be like I had done my self practice and taught a class and like just like my energy was good. Anyway, what am I saying? Yeah, so I was having like thoughts of like okay, I'm doing the breathe together live Soma breath class and my mic dies. What do I do? You know, lots of thoughts like that. Anyway, um maybe my topic will come to me. It's been a lovely morning. I I got so much wonderful feedback, right? And still, I observed myself instead of just like relaxing and enjoying and celebrating after doing that. Um, I was like compulsively, wanting more external validation. Like some of it's great because like I end up chatting with people and it's amazing. Um, but I just observe like, oh, like why am I not just, relaxing and happy with this? So, yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed to have that, but a lot of people have that. Um, Seeking external validation. So, I'm really grateful that a couple days later, I've moved some of that, like moved the emotion, or like connected to some of it. Um, yeah, this morning I kind of forget now what it was that I love when when it comes out of nowhere. So I was just like washing a mug or something and oh, I was listening to maybe it was the music. I don't know, but I'm working on my mixing test and that music, what is it called? Labrosis or something? I don't know. But holy cow, is it good. And um I don't know, but that's what I was doing and what I was listening to and suddenly a release, like crying to the point of I just I like it, like so I let myself drop to the floor, like have a full release, cry, beautiful. I'm trying to remember the thought I had. Oh, I think it was my thought that made me cry, but the thought occurred, whatever, who cares, right? But the thought was like, people will like me or they won't. Like very matter of fact. And it made me cry. It was such a release, such a beautiful like letting go of that. Um, yeah, people will like me or they won't. It was so freeing. Like it doesn't matter. Like yes, I care, blah blah blah. But ultimately at age 44 and being through what I've been through, like I feel like an old 44. And in other ways I can like connect to my child self, right? And be like younger. But yeah, I've had so much stress that I feel anyway, what am I trying to say? What matters to me is that I'm connected, that I'm in my heart, that I'm being authentic. And I mean like 1,000%, right? Like I have this drive and this passion and this uh, trajectory, like straight. I know what I'm going for, you know what I mean? And like, so nothing else matters. Like, yeah, and like life goes on. Like I had, I was like living my life up to that point of the breathe together, and then I was kind of like, well, now what? Because I was so like focused on that, you know? And of course, like, um, life goes on, and there's so much great stuff going on that really just need to continue because it will take my best. I like the stress, the pressure sometimes. Sometimes I freak out and have like panic attacks, but like sometimes I like the pressure of like being like that was a big deal for me to I never did back-to-back classes before. One live and one online. And then the Breathe Together was like way more people since it's live on YouTube than I've ever taught to. Anyway, um, the pressure made me really commit to an awesome self practice. And so I got to like really enjoy like super connection, super high vibration because of that. And I think part of me was afraid, like, well, now what's my motivation? Which, is another embarrassing thing to admit because, like, whatever judgments people could have or I could have about that, but I don't care. I like to be honest. And um, the truth is, oh no, I need to continue doing that because I'm motivated to pass the mixing test, which is another big learning curve for me. Like yesterday, I almost chose to go and drink alcohol because I was so upset that like my boyfriend has been helping me with like the tech stuff or helping. He's been totally doing the tech stuff, marketing stuff. He's amazing. And but I want to pass the mixing test so that I can not be limited in that way and because you can do more stuff. I want to record my voice over the music, do the counting, the breathing, get all the love albums. Anyway, I'm talking about stuff that doesn't make sense to some people who are not in the Soma breath instructor community. Sorry. Um, yeah, anyway, it's this test, right? So like anybody can relate because whatever test you have or whatever stuff you have going on in your life, I was trying to learn something new. So that applies to everyone. And um, I couldn't catch the beat. Like I didn't understand where to come in and where to start counting. And that made me like almost go drink. I don't know. Like I feel like there's a lot I want to get done this week. Like I wanted to just, I'm like, let's stay up all night. And no, I go to bed early. But um, yeah, I guess it's like I make it mean, I don't, whatever, right? I suck. I can't do it. Blah, 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 blah. So my boyfriend again is awesome. He's like, that's not a good plan. I went running. That is a good plan. for anxiety. Try, like, if you guys relate to panic attacks and like attacking yourself, whatever. Um, yeah, and if you're going to take an action that's not great, just go for a jog first, and then you can still do it, but just see how you feel because that helps a lot. Anyway, um, yeah, so it's like I have that going on this week, and so glad I didn't drink, right? Like I got much further on stuff once I calmed down yesterday. I'm creating a session on recovery. So thank God I didn't drink, right? Um, I mean, even if I did, I would have still done the session and shared about it because that's how I want to be, honest. But yeah, I'm creating this new session called Breathe and Recover. Um, and that'll be Thursday. So I was choosing the music for that. Whatever, just like lots of awesome Soma Breath Instructor stuff, it's so fun. I've had a couple people say to me like if I'm expressing about stress, then like what's the point if you I don't know, but like kind of like or like one person was like maybe do less of that and I'm like no sense to me. Why would I ever do less of Soma Breath when like Soma Breath is the most fun thing I've ever done? I mean, why would I ever do less? I don't care if it causes stress. I'll move through it, like um why would I ever do less of something? Anyway, that was my reaction when I got that reflection a couple times. I understand like if I'm, in a different vibration and I'm like stressed, like maybe that's how somebody tries to help or something, but it's cool that to me I'm like that's so funny. Like and how wonderful that I feel so strong about it, like it's so fun. Okay. Um, I want to wrap this up. Yeah, but I guess I'm saying it's really great that somehow I thought I was falling off a cliff after the breed together. Like, now what? And it's like, there's this and this, duh, and it's okay and it's great. And there's still so much reason if I need that, and that's okay if I need that, to practice, and to really have that super intense practice because actually I need it to do what I want to do. And there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Sometimes I can get overwhelmed, and that's a big trigger for me. Uh, but the solution to that is self practice. And then I do things naturally. This morning, I was so happy and didn't even realize, and I cleaned the toilet, did the dishes. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I was in flow. So all I have to do is do self practice and be in flow, and then the right things to do come to you. So I don't know if any of this resonates with anyone or if anyone is even listening. But hopefully over time, as I put these out, I will reach the right people. And some people might be like, yeah, I relate to this thing or that thing, and I want to share it. So I would love to get feedback like that, or feedback, but also just sharing, your thing, like whatever it brings up in you would be really cool. And as always, come check out my Soma Breath sessions. I don't even know. I guess my website is emergingforwardnow.com. Yeah. You can also go to bottomofbreath.com and get to my classes. But yeah, just really looking to meet the right people, engage, and build community, build a tribe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I just wanted to hop in and share and yeah, like resume life after the Breathe Together that I made very big in my mind. Um, and it was wonderful experience, like super wonderful. I think I was being hard on myself, and even though I got feedback, it took me a while to be able to absorb it. And most importantly, same as the topic of my Breathe Together, which was self-love, to give it to me, you know, like, what do I think? Oh, I think I did a great job, and yeah, yep, same thing. So almost kind of just doing my session myself this morning. So blah, blah, blah. Have a fantastic day and really hope to hear from somebody. Take care.